Anytime you're ready.
Okay. I think looking out in the sea of flags, knowing at least it's 6-1, this is an image that we should be understanding when we read the numbers. But I don't even think we understand this until you see a sea of dead bodies. That's tragic. It makes me angry. It's hard to sit here and be civil in an uncivilized world. Something needs to stop. Enough.
You guys were.
You know, what I'm looking at really is this is terrorism. This is terrorism. Our government talks about the terrorists. They are the terrorists. I mean, look at this. And look at what this represents. Very sad. Very sad. It makes it also real as we sit here in our nice little comfy town. And look at what's going on in Iraq, in the neighboring countries. Just very sad.
Thank you, folks. Bless you.
We've got the Normal Bean Show here. And, you know, since I started this project, I've found out just numerous things. Thousands of people have contacted me, and it's quite amazing. In various forms, on email, people walking to me, people calling me. It's to the point where I don't even have a phone anymore because I just get rid of it because people call me. So, and spend your whole life wondering where you got to be at this point in time, and you make decisions along the way, and it puts you where you're at. And that's the counterculture. A lot of people, they go, Normal, why do you film all this stuff? And it's like, well, you know, the prankster said it better than I could. It's kind of our only form of protection as a counterculture, is to stand up for our rights and show that we're a real people. And even though there's a left and a right side of our counterculture, just like any other thing, it's in our utmost interest to find a middle of the road and rise up and state our view, or else we cease to exist as a race of people. I was lucky enough to be at the Peace March, and I saw a lot of things, and right there, people were scared to talk, you know. Well,
hey, it's Normal Bean here.
I'm not saying start a revolution or
you know,
a physical confrontation, but you know, a peaceful and putting out your own objective, just like they are, leaving aside any government fraction.
Hey, it's Normal Bean.
Evil begets evil.
I'm out here at the Ferry
There's a lot of disinformation now.
Check it out. These are people who are concerned, trying to do something about it. So join with us.
Disinformation. This is a way to put out the correct information, what we really want to say we are. We're loving people. We want to be free. We want a country that takes care of everything. We don't want to be putting people in prisons or sending them to Iraq to basically perform genocide on a whole race of people, just because of their cultural and their different beliefs. It's wrong. We all know it's wrong. Here's a little episode to let you see inside. Maybe if you're in the box, you'll find your way out now. Thanks a lot. Hey, you know, I've stayed out of the political arena, and I've tried to keep this show just really a fun and family aspect, and just showing what we are as a counterculture. Because I believe there's strength in numbers. If we stand up with each other and we show what we want to be and what we are and how we should be, and then it takes the scariness out of us as a race of people. There's a left and a right to all cultures, and I'm attempting to show that we are one. There's been thousands of people that have contacted me in various forms, on email, walking up and talking to me literally everywhere I go. calling phone numbers. I've had to change phones several times because people call me up saying, "Oh man, hey, I love what you're doing, man. This is what I think. I watch your shows and I know what you're about." Well, it's occurred to me. Maybe it's time that we put this information. When I started this project, it was just about music. I really wanted to show artists, people who might not have a chance to get exposed. But now it's moved into the next level where we're actually sending messages for both sides of the counterculture and standing up as one. And I was asked to attend this peace rally. So I went out and did it, and there I saw the same reflections.
I'm here at the Peace March. Check it out. These are all people who are concerned.
We all go through changes.
Help stop the war.
We make decisions that lead us to where we all end up at, ultimately. But there's factors, a lot of disinformation.
Hey, it's Normal Bean. You're watching Channel 29, the Normal Bean Show. Hey, I'm out here at the Peace March. Check this out. These are people who want this war ended. I'm with them. You need to be with them. Come out and help us support.
Is this a worldwide epidemic? Has free trade taken over? Back when I was dealing with the record company, I quit putting records out because I thought, oh man, people are just getting rich off me, and I'm not doing anything but trying to put music out, be free.
Hey, it's Normal Bean, and you're watching Channel 29, the Normal Bean Show.
I made a stand there. Now I've kind of got to say, I got to put this information out.
Hi, I'm Mary Layton. I'm the director of Network Charter School
People are
Imaging.
scared.
I think this war is a terrible idea. It started out with lies. It continues with lies. I have a daughter-in-law who's active duty in the Air Force, a son in the reserves and is voluntarily deployed a couple of times. They're honorable people whose honor is wasted on this war. We need to stop this war.
My name's Hank Disney. Thanks, Normal, for putting us on. It's really an opportunity. It's bad. It's bad. It's very sad. We were slimed into this thing, and there's no good way out, except we must get out. It's an immoral war, and we're dishonoring ourselves. Thanks. And let's get behind this movement. We just have to get out of here. These kids are just being sold for $1 a pound.
You know my views. I keep telling you, this is genocide. You go to University of Oregon and look at the sea of dead people. There's flags everywhere. For every white flag, that's 6 to 7 dead bodies there. Is this right? Call me. Let me know. Let's put an end to this war. Thanks a lot.
You put it on the right
thing. I stand because I'm good.
Thanks, Normal. Good to meet you.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
They're scared. They're afraid to be on camera. They're afraid to say what they think. Is that right? Is that what our Constitution's about?
Channel 29. Thanks a lot for watching.
Maybe this can make you think, and maybe this can open your eyes. So, I'm going to bring you this special. I was on the University of Oregon, where there's a sea of flags that represent the soldiers. And take a glimpse of this.
Italy, the only country in the world that makes peace flags of rainbows.
Are we at Vietnam again?
And I've imported 1,750 to our community. And you can contact me through the Lane County Democratic Party. I'm the peace chair of the Lane County Democratic Party. So we are working to try and bring
this is my cat, Groovy.
to our community.
Hey, Groovy. Look. Whoa. Okay. Hey, Groovy wanted to be on TV too. So I thought, what the heck, Bear's got a dog. I got a cat. Hey. So, hey, thanks for all your emails. Thanks for all the love and support. It's amazing how many people contact me. Thousands and thousands of people have been helping me. And it actually just blows my mind. I started this, I was just trying to bring music, be for the underdog, people who might not get their music out.
Hey, it's normal beef.
When I was working for the record company and stuff, it was all about the money, you know, and the shelf artists, you know, it's just unreal. Well, it's kind of like in the world today, too. Recently, had a political peace march, and, you know, and that's what it is. I try to keep the show political things and just keep it good, but I think there comes a time when we all step out of the box and say, hey, man, and that's what really the show's about, stepping out of the box. In the prankster style, they said it better than most of us. You gotta get right in their face and put it out there, because there's so much disinformation. There's different people who put disinformation out just so they can get their own objective taken care of. In reality, there's left and right to counterculture. We need to stand up as a group and say, hey, enough's enough, and we want our views. Well, do we even have to do that? Do we even have to play into a political system to play into that? Why don't we just say, hey man, this is who we are, this is how it is, and this is what we want to be. We're not hurting anybody, we're not doing anything. So why are you performing genocide? It's an amazing world today. Technology grows. It's scary at times, huh? I gotta think there's still a lot of good people left in the world, you know. Just call me an optimist or whatever. I think love, peace, kindness, and freedom is the way to go, you know. So, I hope this opens your eyes and you can see the other side. So I'm gonna show you special. Take a look at this. And, maybe don't be so scared. The whole thing is people are scared. When I go to some musicians and oh man, people are seeing us. Yeah, people are seeing you. It's what's going to keep us alive. It's what's going to make us get to the next step in evolution, the conscious of the whole world. Become one, because we are one, spiritually and physically. So take this, you know, take it with a grain of salt, or see it for what it is. It's real. So here's a special, being special. I'm going to take you to the University, Ferry Street Bridge, to Peace March.
Ever since 9/11, I'm not here at this space.
It's sad.
Just started our regular vigils here 2 weeks ago.
I think there's a lot of people.
But I've been vigiling at the federal building and with women in black on Mondays from 5 to 5:30 and meditating on Tuesday mornings from 8:15 to 9 on the federal building steps, and then standing with the vigil that's sponsored by Progressive Responses and Faith.
Hey, what a show.
Every Wednesday.
Scary. Yeah.
Right now it's 4 to 5. As it gets lighter, we'll be back to 4:30 to 5:30. So now we're starting a vigil here, hoping more people will be able to come who happen to work during the day. I did go to federal prison for criminal trespass at Fort Benning for trying to close the Army School of the Americas that is now called the Western Hemisphere Institute for Security Cooperation. And they train people in torture and massacres in Latin American soldiers, including dictators and generals, and they have not been brought to justice. They have not been brought to court. While we cross the line in a very simple, peaceful way, have to serve time in prison for 3 months or 6 months. I served for 3 months.
So are we terrorists just because we stand up for our rights? Is this right? Was this right what happened to her? I want to know about that. Let's stop the war. I also understand that you're needing funding. Tell us about what you're needing funding.
Needing funding? We need funding for human services. We need funding for people who are, we need to end the prison system. peace, not war.
So, let's do something about that. Let's make the government stop making victims out of all us normal people. Let's stick together. If you've got a comment, get a hold of me, Normal Bean, on the Normal Bean Show. I'll help you out. I'll hook you up to the right people. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Normal Bean. Thanks a lot. So hey, it's Normal Bean here, and I've got some people I want to introduce you to, and I'm going to let them talk because they can do it better than I can. Here they are.
Hi, I'm Sarah Rich. Penny Woolley.
And a lot of you know Suzanne just spent some time in jail because she didn't want to go back and support this war. I'm a firm supporter of that. We're going to hear a little bit about that.
Well, Suzanne actually didn't want to go back and be sexually abused again by her commanding officers. It's one of the main reasons that she went AWOL. And they put her in prison because she wouldn't sign a statement saying she wasn't sexually abused. So if she had signed that, they were going to kind of let her go. But since she refused to sign it, they put her in prison and stripped her of all of her rank.
Now, is that fair? Who's the terrorist out there? Let me shake her hand again. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for doing it. If you ever need help, give me a call. Thanks a lot.